Thanks, Como, for the nomination, mate. I know Vorney and Haydos have done this as well. Look, my favourite Ashes moment would have to be Adelaide 2006. England batted first after being beaten in the first Test match. Why wouldn't you bat first at Adelaide Oval? It's a wonderful batting track, and they obviously set out to try and bat as well as they can and post a big total, and that's just exactly what they did. Paul Collingwood brought up 200. I think him and KP put on 300 plus. I think KP got 150. Quite a rare thing in that game as well that McGrath, Pidge, went none for 100. Obviously a world-class bowler, but not too often you see world-class bowlers go none for 100. That just, shows how well England applied themselves and got on top of the Australians there and declared, I think, over 550. I think, when Australia went out to bat, we lost 2 cheap wickets, Alfie and Haydos. I think Punter got 140, Huss 90, and I think Michael Clark got 120 odd as well, and Will Dismiss, I think, for about 515, 520. Matthew Hoggard got 7th, I think, as well. 42 overs, long time in the field, 163 overs. At this stage, you're looking at both teams out there, 500 plus total on the board. You're pretty much looking at a draw. But the attitude you have to take into these situations is the game's still on the line. You leave no stone unturned, and going to the 5th day, England lost a couple of wickets early. Australia came out, turned up, as they always do. What a wonderful team that was, obviously led by Punter. And then I think the turning point in that game, I think, was when Warney bowled KP around his legs. I think KP went to patter one around the corner. Warney got one out of the rough. Ended up taking 4 for, I think it was. And then, we dismissed him for 168. Obviously set, I think, 35, 36 overs maybe late in that afternoon to come out and try and get 160, 68. Was obviously going to be a tough assignment. 2 quick early wickets, both openers removed. Alfie trying to accelerate, tried his best. Haydos tried his best. And I think obviously a couple of guys there got some quick runs. I think Punter got some quick runs. I think Pup got 20 odd or 30 odd, if not many. And then, the magical moment, just seeing one of the all-time great blokes, legend. I was fortunate enough to play with this guy. Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Cricket, leads the team song, led the team song when I was playing with him. But see him hit the winning runs, 61 not out. I think it was a couple of balls of spare or maybe an over the spare, is a memory that I'll never ever forget. And that's why it's one of my favourite Ashes moments. And you see that played in the highlights reel quite often. But that's one I definitely recommend people who love Test match cricket, especially the Ashes cricket, to go back and watch that, especially if you're an Australian fan. It was a great Test match and one that I never forget, and I'm sure the guys that were playing will never forget that as well. And on the back of that, I'd like to nominate the captain of that 2006 winning game in Adelaide, Ricky Ponting, to give us. It's going to be very challenging for him to give us his favourite Ashes moment in his playing days. Obviously, he played a lot of Test matches and captained obviously a lot of winning Ashes sides. But hopefully, Punter, you can give us an insight to one of your favourite Ashes moments. Over to you.